what's the flavor for season 2? How are you evolving the storyline?
Well, I should say, we were not the showrunners season 1.
That's right. That's
We are a whole new crew. And we're taking the show in a darker, edgier, sexier direction. It's going to be more, it's serialized. And it's got a more epic flavor to it. It takes the Charmed Ones sort of around the world. It's not just Hilltown anymore. And the adventures are very epic, and the villain is sort of epic as well.
Right. And also I'll say, but we can't give any spoilers, because we have some great twists that I cannot give away. But to your question about mythology, no, because it's hard. We have a great story, but it's like, and I want so badly to tell you, but I can't tell you. But I will say to your question that the mythology, that they laid a great groundwork, both in the, sort of the OG series and in season 1 about the mythology. But this season really is, a lot of it's about coming to understand the magic world is way bigger and more intertwined, more complicated than they saw before. So, I mean, we've been sort of talking about it a little bit like it's like Harry Potter, where you start out in the small and you meet the characters and they're so great and you fall in love with them. It's the same thing here, where you fell in love with the characters and their world, their magic, but by the time we get to what is our second season, like Harry Potter, it's on a much larger scale, much more epic, and you really understand more about the deeper mythology.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So without giving away spoilers, I assume we're meeting some new characters in season 2.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit, how much can you tell us about all these
two
new
good
characters?
ones.
Well, we can tell you a little bit. Jordan Donica, who was in Hamilton on the tour, he played Jefferson, and he stars as a character named Jordan. That just was a total coincidence. And he is somebody who will be in the new world of season 2, who comes into our orbit and has a really interesting backstory, and we're not going to tell you any of it. But he's awesome. And he does get to sing in the show.
Yes.
And then Poppy Drayton, who was in the Shannara Chronicles, also joins the cast. And I can't tell you what her character is, but she's mysterious and awesome and cool. And so we're excited about her too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So the witches are gaining new powers at like seemingly breakneck speed. They're evolving, leveling up, if you will, so quickly.
You mean in season 1?
In season 1, yeah. So what happens in season 2? I assume there's probably more growth there, but are you ever afraid of like running out of like directions to take it in?
Let
So
me say
interesting you
this.
asked that.
Something very interesting happens that will affect their powers in a way that will surprise them and will test them.
Right, and it'll push them through the whole season in a different relationship with their powers than they've had in the past. Because we really had the exact same question you did in a way, which is, okay, if they're just going to keep leveling up, then they're going to be like superheroes by the middle of season 2. Where are we going to be?
Right.
So we tried to address that head on.
Right, and also the question is like, what does it mean to be powerful? Right, it's like, what is your personal magic?
What is your as the new showrunners, what's your long-term vision past season 2 for the show? Where do you hope to take it, and how big of a world do you want to build?
It's a really good question.
Yeah.
I think right now we're just focused on the big world of season 2 because it's epic, it's huge, and it's very exciting. And we feel like each season
And it's 22 episodes.
And it's 22 episodes. And each season of Charmed is like a movie unto itself. So if you look at the Harry Potter model, it's like, each season should take us into new and strange worlds and a whole new exploration of their characters and the world.
So what's a mythical creature that you guys have not brought to life yet that you want to?
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't even thought about that.
Yeah, no. We've had a few that we tried, but we haven't quite gotten in yet. We wanted to have a giant. We had a giant for a minute, and then we were like, I don't think that's playing right. We took the giant out because he was too big in a way.
True.
But
he didn't fit in the frame.
Right. But I will say that this season we do learn more about more magical creatures than we have in the past and how they all fit together in the larger magical kingdom.
We have like the hierarchy and the bureaucracy down now. So
Right.
The mythology. Yeah.
That's awesome. Super exciting. I'm super excited for the second season. I'm sure our viewers are too. So thank you so much for talking to us.
Yes, thank you. I hope you enjoy the show.